Stylist. It's your girl Nadia and welcome back to my channel for another video. Oh my goodness, I like saying it. I never get tired of saying it. Anywho guys, welcome to my channel.
And today's video is going to be a special treat because I finally did it. I finally did it. I went to Thrift. You have been watching me for a while, and if you came home from Kiki with it, you know I love thrift shopping. Literally, 75% of my wardrobe is thrifted. No lie. No lie. Items I'm wearing right now, thrifted. I love thrifting. Decent thrift shopping since I've been, it's been, I felt like a part of me was missing. Like I was denying a part of myself.
Thrifting, and of course I took you guys along with me because I wanted to do a special treat on this video, so it's going to be multiple footage. I wanted to show you guys how I thrift shop, how you should thrift shop. Not that I said it's a rule, like one person should do it one way, like everyone should do it that way. It's more of a guideline. So today's video is a how-to guide on how to thrift shop, and I took you guys along with me thrift shopping, and I just showed you guys what I found and how to look for certain stuff in the thrift store, because it's easy to show you guys what I got and how I created something I got from the thrift store and recreated it to something else, but telling you guys how to thrift shop, what to look for. So today's video is going to be 5 ways that you can thrift like a Thriftista. Oh my goodness, that sounds so fun to say. Okay, so I have my little list. Number 1, have a plan or a list. Obviously, you want to go in there knowing what you want to create or what you're looking for. Now, sometimes when I go into the thrift store, I don't always have a list and things just grab out to me. But sometimes I like to list on little things I want to look. You can seek inspiration from other Thriftistas, or you can look at some of the latest and trendiest fashion in the magazine that you can afford or you can't find in your size. So it's good to have a list. You can seek inspiration from magazines, the runway itself, or even a social media such as Instagram or Pinterest. So for example, pieces that are really trendy and high fashion, but they're not going to be around for the next season, you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on them only to them go out of fashion and you probably never wear it again. So that's when a thrift store come in hand, buying something real quick, real fashion and trendable, wear it a few times, never to see again. Or you could be like me and wear it as much often as you want. Who gives a damn what other people say? Having a plan is also relative. If you're going in there specifically to create something, to recreate or to repurpose an item, something. So having a plan, an idea, a design concept in mind, whether you've written it down, drew it, or you pulled it from the internet, once again, it's always good. So you know what to look for, so you're not just in there blindly going through clothes. Number 2, you want to look at every section. When I mean every section, I mean every section. Men's, women's, children, homeware, everywhere. I look through everything. The only thing I don't really go through is children's section, because obviously I know I'm 9 times out of 10 is not going to find anything in there. But however, some thrift stores are very well organized where they have stuff split by men, women, and then they have stuff split by tops, bottoms, dresses, coats, and they even get more specific. Some even get more specific and have size. So they have juniors, misses, plus size, etc., etc. However, it is so very often stuff get mixed up and moved around just in any store. Someone picks up something, have it a while, realize they don't like it, and put it somewhere else. So you want to look through every section. So often I have went into a thrift store and found a wonderful man's shirt in the women's section, and it is one of those button-up shirts that I absolutely love. Or I found some decent oversized women's sweaters in the men's section because maybe someone didn't realize that they was women's sweaters. It happens often, so you want to look through everything, as well as shoes and purses. Yes, I get shoes and purses from the thrift store. No, I don't feel bad about it. There are some wonderful brand new shoes and purses at thrift stores. I have got quite a few pair of shoes from the thrift store, whether they was a little old or scuffed up, but I had to clean them up, give them a repurposed look, or some brand new shoes that still had the tag on it from TJ Maxx and Target. Yes. As well as purses. You can always repurpose your purse. Some thrift stores have specialty items such as high-end luxury brand purses such as Coach, Dooney & Bourke, Chanel, and Gucci. I've seen them. They're out there. They exist. Oh, and Louis Vuitton as well. Number 3. You want to look beyond you want to look beyond the item. 9 times out of 10, you're going to pick up something and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is hideous. I hate it. It's like, what were they thinking? But you have to sit there and look beyond the item. Don't look at what the item is. Look at what the item could be or how you can style it. Say, for instance, there is this odious 1980s, 1990s dress. It has this pattern. The pattern is all over. It has shoulder pads. It's oversized. It looks ridiculous. But if you look behind the item and you realize, I actually like this pattern. I actually like the fabric. The fabric is good quality. And I can see how I can cut this in half and make it a two-piece set, or just utilize and make the bottom of the dress and make it to a skirt. There's so many ways that you can repurpose an item, whether it's a two-piece set and you pattern it together to make a dress, or it's a dress or a jumpsuit and you can split it apart to make a two-piece set. Or I've seen where people have taken a pair of jeans or a pair of pants, jogging pants, and made it into a bomber jacket. There is so many ways you can repurpose, deconstruct, and look. There are so many ways you can repurpose and deconstruct any item to make it what you want it to be. Or you can think about how this specific item can fit into your wardrobe and how you can style it into a look. Number 4. This is the most important step before you leaving the thrift store. You want to sit aside, whether in the fitting room or in the little corner of the store, and you want to edit your pieces. Now, there are times I get overzealous and I am literally just putting everything I like into the basket. And when I turn around, my basket is full, it's overflowing, and I'm thinking, I'm going to need another basket. But I have to sit down and relax. I have to sit down and think about what I actually can do with these items. If it's possible for me to deconstruct it clean. There has been times I found some really great piece, such as Friday I found this really great trench coat, this black trench coat, and it was at my size and it fit perfectly, but it was filthy dirty, and I was worried that if I brought it, whether it was $1.75 or $75, if I took it home, would I be able to clean it? And that was one of the reasons why I didn't pick it up. As much as I wanted it, I realized that there is no way I can possibly know if I'm going to clean this jacket. So I opted for another trench coat that wasn't as quite fitted as that one, but it still fits me and it still works well. I'll be showing you that in another video. So you want to edit, you want to look through, you want to say, okay, what can I do with this piece? What can I do with that piece? And because the one thing you would hate is to bring home an awesome piece that you love or you see plans for it, and it ends up sitting in your thrift stash or your sewing stash for weeks, months, possibly years. That has happened to me. So with that comes editing things. You want to try everything on. I know you're probably like,
oh my god, trying up on a thrift store, like, ew.
First of all, I have sensitive skin. Anything that touches me that is not clean breaks me out. However, I bear through it. Not bear through it. However, I have never had a problem with any allergic reaction getting anything from the thrift store. And plus, as soon as I bring it home, I always throw it in the washing machine or dryer if it's dry cleaned. You want to try everything on. Remember how I said you want to look through every section? So say you're a smaller size and you're looking through the plus size women's section or men's section. You want to try these items on. 9 times out of 10, you take something home to repurpose it or reconstruct it. So you want to get something that's bigger than you, not something that's smaller than you. Something that's bigger than you gives you more fabric to work with. Gives you more fabric to work with, whether you're going to take it in or you're going to just make it a whole new item. Something that's smaller than you is going to be a little bit more difficult to work with, and if you're a beginner, you don't want to give yourself more work and stress of trying to figure out and do math and measurements and all that. So you want to get something that's bigger than you, that fits more loosely on you. So you want to try everything on and see how everything fits. You want to look in the mirror, look at the item, and see yourself styling it or designing it or reconstructing it, and see yourself, visualize yourself with the final image. That is a good tip for me. I love thinking about how the final image, how the final item is going to turn out. That is one way to help me visualize and say, yes, Nadia, you are capable of reconstructing this or making it what you want to be, because you don't want to leave the store with all this stuff and then end up doing nothing with it. Number 5. This is the last final piece. Take all that stuff that you find, go to the cash register, buy it. Hopefully you still have money in your pocket, and take it home and get to DIYing. This is the absolute fun part. Obviously, for me, thrifting is fun within itself, but this is a fun part. When you can take the stuff home, lay it all out after you clean it and wash it, of course, and remove the tags, lay it all out. Yeah. Put on some YouTube or pull up your Pinterest board and get to crafting and DIYing. I love this part. I love coming home with a fresh batch of thrifted clothes and just feel the inspiration. That's one of the key things when I go into the thrift store. I let the items speak to me. I pull them off the rack and let them talk to me. Tell them what tell me what they want. So that's the same thing I do when I come home. I lay them out and just look at them. I sketch some things down. I pull some things up if I need an ideal of what it looks like in my head. And I just write the tips down, and then I start searching for the supplies and gathering the supplies I need to create this certain item or style the piece. This is the absolute fun part. Thrifting can be fun. I know everyone is not as creative as me, so the ideal of creating something and thrifting something is not necessarily ideal, or the ideal of actually going thrift shopping is not ideal. However, there are multiple online and through social media thrifted boutiques, and I will list them down below. I'll link them here on the page, where you can find individuals that resell thrifted items. I have got quite a few of my favorite clothing pieces from these thrifted boutiques. One in particular is Diva Style Express. I believe I did a haul from her last year. I absolutely love Diva Style Express. She has some unique, one-of-a-kind pieces, and they come in a variety of styles, but most importantly, they come in plus size. I absolutely love her plus size selection. She does not hold back. So for some reason, you just feel, if you just find the ideal of thrifting to you impossible, there's no way it's going to be done, but you still want those thrifted quality retro pieces, then please check out one of the online or Instagram boutiques. I promise you won't be disappointed. So guys, I hope this video was very informative to you. I hope that you liked it. I know I went through it fast, so if I was talking very loud and very fast, I'm very sorry. I'm actually on my way out to do something, to be somewhere, so I don't want to spend too long on this video. I just wanted to share you guys 5 ways you can thrift, 5 ways to thrift like a Thriftista, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you decide to go thrifting on your own or decide to reconstruct it, please use the hashtag #FullStyler so that I can see your thrifted works. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later, and always remember to love yourself fully. Until next time.